thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Alaska, a destination that has been on our bucket list for years, and finally, in last week's episode, we corralled our exuberant 4-year-old and headed off to our country's largest state, with hopes of catching a glimpse of wild Alaskan brown bears and spawning salmon. So in today's episode, we pretty much get to do just that while making memories that will last a lifetime. So welcome to our wild Alaskan adventure. Knock, knock. Time to get up. Sorry, buddy. Guess what we're gonna do today?
What?
We're gonna go on a float plane. Now, what else are we gonna see? Bears?
And catch fish.
Boom.
High five.
High five. Since we're here, Xander has made a new best friend. Poor fishy. He wants to go to the water.
No, he's not live fishing.
He's not alive fishing.
Yeah.
But he's looking at you and saying, "Take me to the river." Today's the day I've been looking forward to the most on this trip, and that is we are going with Talon Air Services on a bear viewing trip in a float plane. Can't wait, and I believe we go fishing as well. Praise the Lord, today is beautiful. It's cold, but there's blue skies. I am excited. Also, trying to get some fuel for the go. And I don't think red checks is my color. I got it to kind of feel the Alaskan mood, but yeah. Some of these colors don't go so well with me, but oh well. Cheers, we're going fishing.
Bears catch fish. 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 Bears don't bite us. Oh, some more bears. No, those are just people. One that, no? Different people.
Put your hand in my hand, darling, say go. Keep your eyes on the horizon, stay gold. All I need are your eyes, you're my hero. Now we're running into the wild. I see the light.
After a breathtaking 30-minute flight out to the big river lakes, we got into our guide's boat and headed out to see if we could catch sight of some bears. And in almost no time at all, we spotted our first one.
There he is! Oh man! He's leaving.
I'm thinking this is probably a lone male. He's a younger male all by himself.
Look at him, Xander. See him?
Yeah. Hey, Barry.
The guides fillet fish on. Okay.
Hey, Bear.
We don't directly throw carcasses out onto the out onto the bog in correlation that it's too easy of a meal for them.
Yeah. Okay.
So we like to make them work for it a little bit.
That is so cool.
Hey.
That's another one. Wow. So slowly you can see their feathers are darker and their heads
We watched bears for a while and then proceeded to fish for sockeye salmon. The salmon run was not yet at its peak. However, the fishing was still good below a small waterfall where a number of boats had congregated to fish the waters. It was such a surreal feeling to be out on a lake that no car could reach while fishing for salmon right alongside wild Alaskan brown bears. To top it off, a mama bear and her 2 cubs were claiming the fishing area and kept us quite entertained with all their antics.
numbers are going back up slowly this year. So.
Well, it seems like, you know, we get
I have felt the wind whispering your name. I have seen your tears fall when I watch the rain.
I think it's a rock.
How could I say
Alexander.
there is no God when all around creation calls a singing bird, a mighty tree, the vast expanse of open sea.
Xander, stay back. Oh, did we lose him? Oh no, we lost the fishy. Oh man.
No, we'll catch another one.
You tell Dad that.
Yeah, we'll catch another one, Dad. We'll catch another fish, Dad.
He's consoling you, babe.
Daddy, cast it. Yeah. Can I cast?
Yeah, you guys can.
Hey! Hey, why'd you see me here?
Be Dad.
From you?
I got the first fish.
Mom got a fish.
Yeah, my mom.
So? Buddy.
Did he get you?
Yeah, he splashed water at.
Are you guys interested in keeping your fish?
Where did he go?
He's in the net.
That's so very cold one,
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
All right.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Look at that.
You want to hold him?
These are slimy, gooey red. No, gooey red.
There is a whole bunch of sockeye salmon. Like, we can't really see them with the camera lens, but they're right under the water, at the base of this waterfall.
Who caught the first fish?
Mom.
You were right. You guessed Mom.
Yeah.
Actually, Dad caught the first one, but his got lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Dad.
Yeah, but Mom caught.
Okay. It hit me in the face.
You want to let out a little something?
That old fish hit me in the face.
Me too.
Did it? Good job, Dad.
There's another one.
Pretty cool, huh, buddy?
Is there two
one.
Good job, Dad.
Thanks, buddy.
That's pretty fun. We need to get Xander to reel
Yeah.
one in yet.
Keep getting more. We got
Listening to a river run, watering the earth, fragrance of a rose in bloom,
Hey,
a
Bear.
newborn's cry at birth. How could I say there is no God when all around creation calls? A singing bird, a mighty tree, a vast expanse of open sea. If I have to stand at ocean shore and feel the thundering breakers roar, to walk through golden fields of grain, neath endless blue, horizons frame. I
What's this, Mom?
Watching. Since our boat trip was approximately 5 hours long, our guide pulled the boat up to a waterfall where Xander could get out and throw some rocks. It seems everywhere we go, rock throwing is a big part of this adventure. Once back in the boat, our guide began filleting the salmon and preparing some for us on his little grill, right out on the water. He took us back to the spot where Mama Bear and cubs were, so we could watch them while he cooked up the fish. This is just beautiful out here, and we are getting served. This is like first class service. Fresh salmon that we just caught.
And we'll eat it for supper, right? Like that.
Okay. And it'll be completely in a different spot.
What goes in there? Like fish. I love salmon.
You love salmon?
Like, where?
Careful, she's in the water. You can never see. They're going, I got you. No, I got you. Think they're playing tag?
Yeah, I think you go put it into hold it.
Smells good. Get a knife and a fork. Amazing. Thank you.
So there's gonna be a line of bones. It'll be, there you go.
What do you say?
Thank you.
That is what I think maybe some of the best stuff. The tail and the belly.
Oh, really? Yeah. This is like the best salmon I have ever eaten. So kudos to our chef, Kyle. He's really good.
Best fish I ever had.
Is it the best fish you ever had? I had a good chuckle watching the bears. Look closely at the cubs. Mama Bear is happily snacking on fish, and those two babies can hardly have it that their mom's getting fish and they aren't. You can just see it all over their faces. The one little guy is even batting his paws like he's holding an imaginary fish. It reminded me of us moms that hide in the pantry just so we can eat a snack in peace. Even mama bears need a break now and then. After eating our fill of salmon, Kyle, our guide, took us on another boat ride around the lake before heading back to the plane.
No. A big wave.
We got to see some bears, caught some fish.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was fun.
See bears?
Catch some fish. Eat fish.
I'm gonna put that right there so don't trip on it. Okay, then we're gonna go right back here.
Got it?
There you go.
I can imagine.
I said, the weather's great here.
Since the weather was clear, our pilot flew us over Double Glacier for some breathtaking views before heading back to the base. What a fun-packed day playing in God's magnificent creation.
You gotta add to
Did you
whatever
like
that
that
is.
airplane ride?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your favorite part?
I'm watching glaciers.
Watching the what?
Glaciers.
The glaciers? That was fun.
Yeah. Other than that one. Let's get out now.
Ready? There's one, and there you go.
That was a ton of fun. I highly recommend coming, checking out Talon Air Services.
This has got to be about the highlight of the trip. I would say it is.
We saw 9 bear? I think it was 9.
I think it was 9 total. Come here and ask for
It's also
Kyle.
mine.
He is the best, I think. Just that perfect balance between knowing, being very, very knowledgeable, and yet I didn't feel like we were just a bunch of tourists that he was trying to shuffle through. He was actually a friend. So
That's true. That was fun.
that was a party, very much so. And this girl put it all together, planned it. I would have yeah, that sounds like a cool idea, and that's about as far as it would have went.
We're headed home now. Xander got some ice cream.
Yep.
Yep.
Ice
Yeah, it's
cream.
pretty good. It's a good ending to a bear day, huh?
Uh-huh.
And I think it's time he takes a nap. He's pretty exhausted.
No.
I'm sorry, I quickly want to interrupt the video and then we'll be right back to it. I mentioned in last week's video that I started a private group for whoever wants to join. It's completely free, but it's in a private group where you need a link to join. Some of you are having issues. It's over on Telegram. From my understanding, you first need to download the app, whether it's on your computer or your phone, and then from there you need to come back to this video, and the special link down in the description is like an invitation link, so you have to have that link to actually be taken to the group and join there, and you'll automatically be joined. Hopefully there's no more issues. Basically, if you haven't heard me say it before, I decided to just start a private group, kind of raw behind the scenes moments here and there. Maybe we'll discuss some topics that are more personal and I don't really want to discuss on such a broad platform where just anyone can come and view. It's just more for the core subscribers here. So if you want to join, I think it'll be fun. There's been a lot of people over there introducing themselves. Thanks so much for those of you that joined. It's been so fun getting to meet you all, just read over the comments. I haven't been able to reply to everyone, but I love interacting, so hop on over there. I'm planning to do another Q&A video about YouTube. I've been getting a lot of questions. Some people want to know a little bit more about what it's like to run a YouTube channel. There's some people that have had specific questions. So if you have any questions regarding YouTube or my personal experience with it, what it's like, maybe more technical sides, whatever you feel like asking, you can either ask below, but I would recommend heading over to the private chat. I'm gonna have a post there, and I will be going through those questions first, prioritizing those. So I would love to have all the questions over there. So if you want, I'll have links below and you can feel free to join and we'll see you guys there. Also, if you're looking for like an online learning community that has thousands of inspiring classes for creators, you know it, you need to go to Skillshare. Now, I'm a huge fan of all things photography and videography. Whether it's learning how to better run my camera, or ways to improve the creativity in my photos, or maybe diving into the whole world of editing, whether it's video editing, photo editing, there's just a host of things to learn around photography, and to me it's so exciting and exhilarating. So if you are interested in photography, maybe you're a beginner, maybe you're a pro, but Skillshare covers all the bases when it comes to photography, videography. If you're a beginner, they have you covered. You can take the class, Fundamentals of DSLR Photography by Justin Bridges, which gives you a crash course on running your camera. And once you have those basics nailed down, you are bound to feel the excitement and endless possibilities of you and your camera. From there, you can dive into whatever category of photography you wish. Food, portraits, landscapes, or street photography. There is a class for almost everything. You can take classes that will teach you all about lighting and its importance in photos, as well as classes on how to pose your clients. There is just so much to learn when it comes to photography, and Skillshare has so many classes covering almost every aspect of it. So the first 1,000 people to click the link below in the description and sign up with Skillshare will get 1 month of a free trial. If you don't like it, you can cancel and there's no cost to you. It's a great deal. And you can learn so much on their platform. I definitely recommend it. Also, there are no ads when you're learning in these classes, so it doesn't interrupt your learning process. So go check them out and start taking better photos today. Honestly, I cannot recommend this Airbnb enough. We are enjoying it so much. The view of the Kenai River is just amazing. To wake up to that, see that every morning. One of my biggest recommendations when you travel is to find a spot that you can just hunker down in and stay for like half your stay or most of your stay, kind of have your home point. Don't like be packing and dragging your luggage everywhere trying to see everything. It's so much more enjoyable when you just stay. Have something as your home point, especially when you're traveling with children. This is one of our first major trips we've done with Xander, and it's just nice to have a place to come home to where he can sleep, take naps, kind of get into a relaxed mindset where you're just not going. Do fun things, but have enough time that they can sleep, because trust me, he's had quite a few of his moments, the whole time change thing. He's behind on his sleep, and yeah, it just makes a child a little bit grumpy. And then they get that tired, wired, where they're just almost unmanageable. So if you're traveling as a family, a place like this is key for sure. It's like one of those things that I say, even if places are a little more expensive sometimes to stay at, we love to stack up our credit card points. Like our favorite card is Capital One Venture, where you can actually purchase Airbnbs and use your credits towards it. So that's one of the big tips that we love to do. We're just gonna spend the evening here. We brought some salmon back. Nolan's gonna be grilling that up. It's gonna be amazing. Hopefully we can nail it like Kyle did on the boat, because whoo, was that ever the best salmon I have ever had.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So, here we have 3 fillets of salmon that we caught today. They were swimming 12 hours ago. These were...
Nolan went to the store and we got the seasoning that our guide recommended, so we're gonna try it.
Smokehouse maple. You sprinkle it liberally on the salmon. The important thing is not so much what you do here, but what you do up here. You need to get your mind into the meat. You think about what the seasoning is doing, how it permeates every fiber of the salmon.
You sound
Is that enough?
You sound a little new agey.
That's not enough. My mind tells me it's not quite enough. Precisely.
This is the nut I married.
It is hot.
I've got peas cooking. There's potatoes in the oven. Baked potatoes. One blew up already. Got a little bit hot. I should have had tinfoil around them, but salmon! Woohoo! This is gonna be amazing! There's a blown up potato. Yeah. Woo-wee!
Idea is to shoot for a pink hue, he said. So, kind of seems to be what we have. Oh, wow.
This is amazing.
I feel a warm feeling of pride.
One for the big prods.
This is absolutely amazing. Mmm. Stop. Keep your mouth shut, buddy. That concludes our bear viewing adventure, but we do have more to share in upcoming videos. We hope you pop back in next week to continue with us through Alaska.